And the winner of the 2009 Queensland Professional Manager of the Year is Paul Scurrah.
Ladies and gentlemen, Professional Manager of the Year, Paul Scurrah.
You'll have to bear with me. I wasn't that prepared, so at the last minute I tried to source a pen at my table and nobody had one, so my speech is on my iPhone. So there you go, there's a first for you. This is truly an honour. First of all, I'd like to thank the Australian Institute of Management for recognising what truly should be recognised as a skill in leadership and management. I'd also like to congratulate the other nominees and all of the nominees and winners tonight for what is a fantastic example, I think, to the business community, not just in Queensland but in Australia. I'd like to thank the judges. I enjoyed my interview process today, and there's a very professional set of judges, so thank you for seeing this my way. Thank you to the Commonwealth Bank also for sponsoring this award. It's very good of such an iconic company to get behind such a fantastic program. I've been in this job for about 18 months, and I have to tell you, it's probably no secret to tell you it's probably the most thankless job that I've ever had. You don't have to be a rocket scientist to see the newspapers and know that QR is a bit of a whipping boy. But I've got to say that after 18 months in the job, I can truly tell you, you never believe everything you read, and I'm sure Minister Robertson would agree with me there. I'd like to also thank John Prescott, who's the chairman of QR, and Lance Hockridge, the CEO, for taking a chance on somebody that never had a railway background. And also the Minister at the time, Minister John McKell, who was a huge supporter, and I thank him for his support as well as the other shareholding Minister at the time, the Honourable Andrew Fraser, who's our Treasurer. The support that I've been given has been phenomenal. I made a comment today in the interview process that I see my role as leadership. I actually made the comment, I truly believe it, that I have the most wonderful leadership team you could ever want. If you asked me to do any one of their jobs individually, there's no way I could do it anywhere near as good as any of those. So thankfully, hopefully I've been recognised for leadership because I've got no help anywhere else. So thank you guys. I will never be bought to drink again if I don't say I love yous all to my leadership team. There we go, I got it in. They expected, because this was the last award of the night, that I'd be completely plastered by the time I got up here and I'd say it. Anyway, so the performance of our business has been something to be very proud of. The growth of public transport in the southeast corner has been phenomenal. You just got to think that there's a town the size of Mackay, and those people from Mackay will know you're a fast-growing, important part of the state as well. But a town that size moves to the southeast corner every year, which puts enormous strain on the public transport network, which means that we have to change the way we do things and look at new and innovative ways to manage the customers that we serve. We serve over 68 million people per year through the 143 station network, and we also serve the regional countries. We are the link and the lifeblood for many communities, so we have a very important role. So the performance that we've got is fantastic. We have a 94% customer satisfaction rating, which for those of you who know customer service, Virgin Blue's at about 89%. And I have to say this because Andrew Hogg's in the room, but Qantas is just as good as we are as well, Andrew. So there we go. But I think, as I said, that we've got a lot of happy customers out there. And we're not resting on our laurels. We have a lot of work to do to make sure that we continue to improve. But at the growth rates that we're going, I also think that it's a phenomenal effort that this team's been able to continue along at that rate of achievement, given that the government is investing the most amount of capital into the southeast corner that's ever been invested in it. We're operating in and around that. So if you can imagine that every single major arterial into Brisbane Road was getting major roadworks on it, and there was very little disruption to that, most commuters would be very happy with that. So that's the equivalent of that. So well done, guys. You've done a great job. But also, thank you. Yeah, they've done very well. Thanks, Steve. They say behind every great man there's a great woman, so there's two women in my life I'd like to thank. First, my PA, Caroline. She does an amazing job because it's a very thankless job. Well done, Caroline. That's going to make my life great for the next 12 months. And my wife and family as well. And my wife, strangely, has probably got a busier and more stressful job than I do. So my family have been amazing in allowing that to happen. And my mother moved up recently from Melbourne to support us, so I thank her as well. But also the 3,000 staff at QR Passenger who have bought into our vision. We did a major engagement process over the last 12 months to make sure that the 3,000 staff, there was a talk on innovation before, talked about the ideas already being in your business. Well, for someone that doesn't have a rail background, sucking the great ideas out of a company that's got 144 years of history is a major benefit to me. And we did that, and we landed on the vision that we aspire to be the heartbeat of our growing state. And it truly has the drivers, the train cleaners, the people who don't realise how important the role they play is puffing their chest out with some pride. And we hope to see that pride coming across in the product that you see. So thank you very much. And once again, thanks for such great recognition. I really applaud the AIM for doing this. And once again, congratulations to everybody else. Thank you.
Well done, Paul.